Alright, this is Road Race Motorsports. We're going to do another one of our install videos today. We have all our tools laid out here just to show you guys what you're going to need for this install. Some things that will come in handy: it's some sort of big pry bar, some sort of pick or screwdriver will work too. You'll see why later on in the install. A hammer, a ratchet, and some sort of extension. You will need a 14mm socket, a 17mm socket, and a 21mm socket to remove your wheels. For those of you guys who have an impact gun, it'll definitely come in handy. It's not absolutely necessary, but it will speed things up quite a bit. And that's pretty much all you're going to need for this install. It's a relatively simple install once you get it going. Alright, so we're in the back seat area here. You're going to want to flip down your seats first of all, which is just a button right here, right between the two headrests. Once you get that down, there's two clips which you can just remove with the flathead screwdriver. Basically just pull out like that. There's another one up here. This car doesn't have it. So you're going to want to be careful pulling this away because it is plastic and it will break on you. Alright, all you're going to want to do up here is remove these two nuts here, which are 14mm nuts. That's basically the top mount for your struts there. That's about it for up here. Next we're going to show you what you need to do on the bottom of the car, and you are going to want to get the car jacked up as high as you can get it safely, and we'll show you that next. Alright, once you get to the bottom of your car, it's really easy. Just remove this nut here, 17mm, and this nut here. Start over. Alright, now we're here at the bottom of the car. It's relatively simple. All you have to do is remove this 17mm nut here and this 17mm nut here. Now to get these bolts out, you will have to hammer them. You can't just pull them out. Once you get them about that far, you're going to want to use a pick to punch them out the rest of the way. Now if your car is equipped with a sway bar, you will have to remove the end links, which is just a 14mm nut that would be located here, which this car obviously isn't equipped with one. Then after that, just pull the whole strut out. If you guys have spring compressors, it would make it a little bit easier, but these springs aren't really, they don't really have too much tension on them, so you can get away with just holding them and pulling the nut out slowly. Make sure you pay attention to where the bushings go and which way everything is facing. And you simply replace it with your new spring. Now for this step, to put the nut on, you will need an extra set of hands. Push down. Just enough to get the nut started. And you can go ahead and tighten it. And installation is basically the exact reverse of what you just did. Getting the strut started in there. Stop it. Cool. Alright, now to put these bolts back in, you will have to pry on the opposite side. Start over. Alright, now to get these bolts back in, you're going to have to pry from the other side to get everything lined up.
That's what she said.
Alright, now to get these bolts in, you will have to pry from the opposite side with some sort of screwdriver or pick. Now, once you get it started, all you have to do is make sure it's aligned. And just gently hammer it in. Same thing with the other one. Once you got those in, just go ahead and tighten the two 17mm bolts. Make sure you remember to put your sway bar end links back on, and that's pretty much it, aside from putting the two 14mm bolts up top, which we already showed you how to do. And you're pretty much done after that.